Hello, in IBM Gurucool Project, my project is Analyzer for the IoT data with the machine learning. In this project, I have created the IBM IoT platform and I have used Internet of Things service, and I have created the device type and registered that device with the device ID. In my project, it is required to use the Node-RED service. So I have been using this Node-RED service. In the Node-RED service, I have created the IBM IoT for this IBM IoT. I have installed this IBM IoT node. And I have taken another gauge. This gauge is for monitoring the various parameters like the temperature, wind speed, humidity, and all these parameters I am collecting from my device node MOU. In node MOU, I am reading the temperature, wind speed, humidity, rainfall, that random value that has been initialized, and these values from the simulator I am taking here for my device. And I am editing my gauge and I am connecting that gauge, connecting the simulated values, this message payload to the node. So here I have connected the temperature, wind speed, humidity, rainfall, these values to the IBM IoT device. For this I have followed the steps that we have learned in 6 days program. Now from the simulator I am getting these values, and these values are being displayed here. When I am visualizing this particular flow, at the visualization I have got this URL and this UI I am displaying, and whatever random values of the temperature, wind speed, humidity that I am getting here. I have set the logic for the crop analyzer based on the IoT. In my logic, what I have done, I have created the IBM IoT Watson service, and in IBM IoT Watson service, I have read the CSV file. I have created my project, that is the IoT crop analyzer project, and I have trained the model. This is my training part of the model. And random forest classifier here gave the good result for my binary classification. These are the resource list for my project that I have got. This is my project, IoT crop analyzer, that I have created, and I have deployed the model of my project. And for implementing all these steps, I have followed the videos that have been provided to us during the training, and that was very useful. And I have deployed this model in the deployment spaces. So in the deployment IoT crop analyzer deployment spaces, I am having my model here, IoT analyzer. Okay, and here is my URL of the model. I copy paste that URL, and this URL is being used at my flow, node flow that I have created. I have used the API key to connect with it Node-RED. So for connecting the machine learning model that I have deployed to the Node-RED, um, I have imported the flow, and in the imported the flow I have edited the node, pre-token and HTTP request. And after editing the pre-token and HTTP request for the API key of my machine learning model, I have connected my this flow with the machine learning model. I have done the several configurations as per the video, and I have got the results for my project. These are the results of my project. Here the sensors are sending the values: temperature, minimum, maximum, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, and according to that I am getting the significance, whether it is hazardous to the crop or non-hazardous to the crop. If the prediction is the 0, means that is non-hazardous, that significance need to be catered. If this prediction is 1, that means that there are the certain conditions that are the hazardous to the crop. In this scenario, wind speed is the 50, so 50 wind speed is always the hazardous to the crop. So like that I have got these values, and I have implemented my project. And the project, for the project documentation, I have used the format. I'll just show you the type of the documentation that I have used. This is my project title: Analyzer for the IoT data with the machine learning IoT based crop analyzer. Here I have presented my idea, which is the agriculture field monitoring based on the weather parameter like the temperature, humidity, wind speed and the rainfall. Healthy crop with the healthy weather condition looks like this, and unhealthy crop that is affected by heavy sunlight or other unwanted conditions, then it will get affected. So there are the several research that has been carried out based on the IoT and the machine learning. So here I have collected the historical data in the .csv file that was having the parameters like the wind flow, rainfall, humidity, temperature in the CSV format, and I have identified the condition based on the training data, whether the event that occur is comes under the category of normal or abnormal to the crop. This is the block diagram of the IBM that architecture we have used for deploying and creating the project. So we have created the IBM IoT device. We have used the machine learning model Auto AI to train the system, and then by the graphical user interface we are utilizing the results. So here I have put the results in the report, and for that I have referenced some of the paper. So this was about my project, and I have really enjoyed doing this IBM Gurucool project, and that was really helpful to clear out the lot of concepts related to the cloud and the IoT. So thank you very much.